Joe Namath had one of the worst days of his career on Sunday against Buffalo. The Bills intercepted 5 stray passes and returned 3 of them for touchdowns, setting a new AFL record. They stunned the Jets with a ball-hawking defense and dealt them a costly defeat. The game between the Bills and the Jets marked the first time Dan Dara, Buffalo's rookie quarterback, faced the heralded Joe Namath and his New York Jets. It was also the home debut of Harvey Johnson, Buffalo's new head coach. The Jets got off to a fine start when number 45, Earl Christie, a 5'11", 195-pound speedster from Maryland State, dashed down the sidelines for an 87-yard return of the opening kickoff. On the third play from scrimmage, Joe Namath tossed a 4-yard touchdown pass to number 83, George Sauer, whose catch made it 7-0. New York soon had possession again, but the Bills struck quickly. On 3rd and 15, Tom Yannick intercepted a Namath pass and returned it 37 yards. A few plays later, Bruce Alford, who was signed on Saturday, kicked a 35-yard field goal. A revitalized Buffalo offense marched downfield and scored on a 2-yard plunge by number 33 rookie Ben Gregory. This score made it Buffalo 10, New York 7. Midway through the second period, Dan Dara fumbled and gave the Jets control at the Buffalo 9. But the Bills secondary again came through. Tom Yannick made his second interception of the day as he snuck in front of Curly Johnson and turned a near Jet touchdown into a blazing 100-yard interception that made it 17-7 in Buffalo's favor. New York was in trouble, but they began to fight back. Matt Snell, who had an impressive 124 yards rushing, ran 60 yards on a draw play to the Buffalo 1. A few plays later, number 32, Emerson Boozer, with a great second effort, made it 17-14. With a minute left in the half, Bruce Alford kicked a 41-yard field goal to make it 20-14. But 40 seconds later, Joe Namath hit number 13, Don Maynard, with a 55-yard bomb to give New York a shaky 1-point lead at halftime. As the second half began, Jet coach Weeb Eubank knew his team needed more points. The Bills proved that when Namath was cracked by number 58, Mike Stratton. This fumble set up Alford's third field goal, a 37-yarder that put Buffalo back in the lead, 23-21. Early in the fourth quarter, Buffalo ruined New York with 2 quick interceptions. The first came when number 42, 5-year man Butch Bird, stole a Namath pass and raced 53 yards to the end zone. A minute later, number 24, Booker Edgerson, intercepted a 4th Namath aerial and turned it into a 45-yard score. This put Buffalo ahead by 16 points. Matt Snell gave the Jets a little hope as he ran 39 yards through the middle to the Buffalo 3. Namath then lofted a short pass to Snell, who made a great one-handed catch in the end zone. This brought the score to 37-28 with 10 minutes left. The Jets came back again, but the drive was killed by Buffalo's 5th interception. Butch Bird grabbed his second steal of the day on an overthrown pass intended for George Sauer. The Jets came back. With less than 2 minutes left, they blocked a punt by number 55, Paul McGuire. Two plays later, Namath hit George Sauer with a 10-yard touchdown pass to make the final score 37-35. That was Namath's 4th touchdown pass of the day. But Weeb Eubank could only think about the 5 interceptions as the Bills left the field with an astounding upset under their belts.
Buffalo's surprising upset enabled the Patriots to climb into a first-place tie with the Jets. Next week should mark a turning point in the Eastern Division race as Boston meets Oakland and New York faces San Diego. The undefeated Raiders and Chargers remain at the top of the Western Division, with Kansas City only 1 game off the pace. But the 4 leaders of the 2 divisions play each other next week in what could be the most important weekend of the season. I'm Charlie Jones.